So, as I was saying, you're not always going to be looking for volume. Sometimes you're looking for something else. So, pay attention to what this question's asking for. That's the reason why I have it underlined for you. So, our formula on our lovely thing, because it is a rectangular prism, is V is equal to big BH. Now, because we are looking for big B, we're actually going to use V equals big BH. There is no sense in splitting it apart when I'm looking for big B. Is there any questions on any of that so far? All right. So now I'm going to fill in what I know. So what is my volume? It tells you in words. I don't know big B, which is my area of the base. What's my height? 10.2. All right, now we've got to do some division. Now, I'm pretty sure my big B is probably going to be something around an 8, which means if I'm looking at, how do I know that? 85 divided by 10. Do I know that exactly? No. But if I do know that I've got multiple choice, that could be my first steps. Okay, which one's close to 8? Then if you want to, you could actually plug them back into big B and figure out which ones actually works. Or you can do the division. If you have ones where it does not give you an option, you're going to have to do the division. I cannot have a decimal on the outside, which means I got to move it, decimal. Bless you. 102 times 8 is not going to be 850. So I'm going to go ahead and do times 8, which is going to give me 816. I put it above the 6 because that's where the last thing I'm subtracting from. 0, 4, drop this down, 8. Yet again, I'm looking at the first digit, times 4. I can easily do that because 4 times 2 is 8. So my big B then would be 8.4 yards squared. And remember, since it's area, it's going to be squared. Is there any questions on that? Is everybody good on why I divided? Because if you're not, speak now. Okay. Does anybody need more time to write that down? Y'all solid? Okay. All right, the other one I've got highlighted is right underneath it. What are we looking for this time? The height. So, do I know my big B? No. So I'm going to go ahead and use my formula 1/3, 1/2 base times height times that external height. Y'all good there so far? All right. Now we're going to plug in some numbers. What's my volume? 200. What's my base of my triangle?
10.
Height? 8. And I'll be an H. So, I'm going to do 10 times 8, which is 80. Half of 80 is 40. Now, instead of doing this, and I'm going to show you a trick. You ready? I am going to kill out the fraction. You're like, Miss Garrett, you're murdering the fraction? Yes, I am. Does everybody see how that is a 3 at the bottom? When I divide by a fraction, I just multiply by the denominator, right? So, because this is a 1 right here, I can multiply both of these sides by 3, and it cancels these out. Y'all good with that? Everybody good with that? All I'm doing, so for those of you who are curious why in the world I'm doing what I'm doing, instead of doing 1/3 of 40, I'm going to divide both sides by 1/3. When I divide by a fraction, I keep, change, flip. Obviously, those cancel out. So 200 divided by a fraction is the same thing as 200 times my reciprocal, which would be 3/1, times the top divided by the bottom. 200 divided by 1/3, keep, change, flip. There we go. So that means I've got 600 is equal to 40. Everybody okay so far? I'm going to divide both sides by 40. Because remember, I still have that h over there. Because I'm still multiplying by that height. So, okay then. Divided by 40, divided by 40. So now I'm just doing 60 divided by 4, which is 4 times what equals 60?
4 times, wait, what? 40 times,
4 times what equals 60? If you're not sure, you can do the math. 15. By the way, when you get to this 200 is equal to 1/3 times 1/2 times 10 times 8, you can just multiply this side by 3 and by 2, this side by 3 and by 2, and then just divide the whole thing by 80. How you do your math doesn't matter. If you see a fraction on this side over here, you're multiplying by the bottom, dividing by the top on the other side. It's the exact opposite of how you would ordinarily do it. Is there questions? Okay, because you're about to do this on your stuff, I'm pretty sure. If you run across a question, you're welcome to bug me. All right, tomorrow, I'm going to do the review with you if you are here. That means show up tomorrow because it'll be a free 100 for you if you are here. If you are here and you get your free 100, you will also have an extra 5 points on the test. Thank you very much for having a good sub-note. Also, thanks for the honesty on how y'all actually were. Apparently the sub had it, but thank you for the honesty.